Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. You don't have time to deal with women sending mixed signals. Mixed signals. Now, there have been several times I've talked about dealing with a woman sending those choosing signals or choosing you or, shooting a shot or something like that. But then I've had some young men hit me up rather, talking about, well, some people too, but some women too. That's another conversation. Right now we're talking about young men who have talked about different women, they being real friendly, but then they not showing any love when they trying to take it further. Like, especially on jobs. Now, one thing about on jobs, they need to be sending strong signals, and you really need to think about it. Your main thing there is to work. You don't want to be sitting in human resources. That's one. But you don't have time to deal with some woman who ain't showing that she's sure. Because look, sometimes you get some women, they just want that attention. They just want that attention, and then when you actually give them that attention, they act funky. You don't have time to deal with that. To deal with that. Look, I'm gonna tell you what, as a man, what do I always say? Your primary relationship is with yourself. Your primary relationship is with your mission. Your primary relationship is with your purpose, is with you. You don't have time for all that crap. That woman either like you or she don't. Even indeed, when I said, I was talking about older women a couple times. I say one thing about them, they'll let you know right away whether they like you or not. They don't have time to play. You don't have time for little games. You ain't up there, shit, you don't have time. You don't got no milk and cookies to be dealing with some little girls. You trying to deal with some grown woman. A grown woman, if she don't like you, she ain't gonna send you any signal or anything. If she does, she gonna make it clear that she likes you. You don't have time to deal with little girls, because you do have some women out there, I should call them little girls, who only thing they worried about is they want a little bit of attention, they have some fun and everything, but then they don't give you that attention until you start ignoring them and stuff, and then they want to give you that attention. You don't have time for it. It might stroke your ego a little bit, especially if she's fine, but you don't have time for it. You don't have time to play around. You want to know. You want to know. Even if she's choosing or whatever you want to call it, you don't have time to take time out of your day, out of your moment, what you doing, away from your purpose, to go talk to her to see what's up. Many a times guys have said they've got some signal or the woman looking and all of that, then they talk to the woman and she acting funny. You don't have time for it. You don't have time for it. Think about it. As I'm saying, your main relationship is with yourself. You on your mission. You trying to build something. You trying to become sovereign. You working on your purpose. You got to deal with your purpose 24/7. You got to deal with who you are 24/7. You don't have time for some little girl stuff. That's some little girl stuff. That's playing with some paper dolls or something. You don't have time for that. And see, if you get a critical mass of men who start doing that, you're going to see a difference in women. Unfortunately, you have some men, as soon as they see just a little signal and she fine or whatever he considers attractive, all of a sudden they want to know. All of a sudden they hit me up, sending me an email or a DM or something, on social media talking about, hey, she doing this, what's up? I be like, and people will tell you. Shoot, men will tell you. They'll say, I'll be like, leave him alone. She ain't being sure. If it's on a job, leave him alone. You don't have time. You don't have time to play games. Yeah, we call it game, but that's just that's just slang. It's really just knowledge. You don't have time to be playing around and all of that. As a grown ass man, you trying to get stuff done. You got a mission, you trying to do something. You only want to deal with a woman who is going to be in submission to your mission, who's down for what you about, who's down for your ideas and everything, you know? And I don't care how good looking she might think you are. I don't care how much she smile your way. If she ain't down for your ideas, where you going in life, your purpose, in cooperation with your operation, what good is she? And yeah, she might be fine and all that. Okay, good. You can acknowledge that. You can say, hey, yeah, she fine. But you don't have time. You don't have time. You know? You want to know, okay, does she want you? You know? Now is she thinking about it? You don't have time to try to convince her. Because you do have some young girls out there. And those young girls, their age can go up until old age and everything. Let's just be real. That could be a whole other conversation. But you don't have time to deal with that. You don't have time to play around. She either like you or she don't. If she don't like you, she need to respect you. Don't be sending these signals. Don't be acting like it. All right? And in turn, you sending her the signal, okay, you gonna respect that if she don't show it. But you don't have time to be dealing with the woman and going to act funky, want you to chase it. I've met women like that. Oh, they want you to chase. They want you to spend money on them and stuff. Pfft, you don't have time for it. Now, I ain't saying there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with taking a woman out or anything if she's showing some interest, you know, in who you are, in your ideas, in your beliefs. She need to be down for that. And I don't care what she doing, but she need to be down for it. This ain't saying she gotta be a doormat or anything, but she need to be down for what you're down for. Otherwise, she's useless. And I don't mind saying that. She is useless. You don't have time. There's many, look, I'm gonna tell you something now. In my life, in several decades, I've talked with men who had plans to do something, who wanted to do great things, who wanted to not just do stuff for themselves, but they wanted to make the community better. They wanted to just make everything around them better, one way or the other. They don't have time to deal with some woman who's more concerned with drawing the attention of some men, drawing his attention from his mission and his purpose. You don't have time for that crap. And I'm gonna call it crap. She need to be down for what you down for. If she ain't, hey, you respectfully let her walk on, you know? It ain't about her. Whenever you run into a woman who's strictly about herself, you don't need to deal with her. Now, if she's trying to help you, okay, that's cool. And indeed, shoot, you could help her too. If y'all missions collide, okay, that's cool. But if she's sending mixed signals, look, just be like, psh, you don't have time. You don't have time. Let them know, okay? You don't have time to deal with it. Dude, trust me. There's so much going on. You gotta really focus on your mission, your purpose, your ideas, what you want to do. That woman either needs to like you or don't like you, whatever the case. If she like you, she need to be very clear about that. Then you know what you want to do, all right? So you don't have time, all right? So I want y'all to really think about that. And I'll get back with y'all later, all right? Peace and blessings.